morning, guys. Happy Monday, May 2nd. I hope you guys are having a good day. It's a little gloomy out. Good morning. Let's see. I was trying to get some of the light because my light in the living room isn't working. And I just didn't feel like getting up and going back in the kitchen or in the bathroom because that's where the light is the best. But I did wanted to take a moment to say hey to you guys. About to start work shortly. I've already made my coffee. I've already had my bath this morning. Already said my prayers, yeah. Just ready to go ahead and get started. Hope it's not going to be crazy busy today because, as usual, my mind ain't in it. And again, don't get me wrong, I love my job. Just been mentally and emotionally tired lately. Draining, so many things that I have to do. And yeah, it can weigh on you at times. But again, doesn't mean I don't trust or believe in God. I am allowed to be tired. And I share that with you guys because, my channel, I'm just talking about me. It's like a diary, kind of. And I know I'm not the only one, so I share it. You may have some great advice, comments, which I would honestly appreciate. So guys, I put up my videos from last week. I put up the videos from the bridal shower. I think at one point in my video, it might have been the one I didn't put up yet, I said baby shower, but I meant bridal. It was nice, like I said in the last video, I think I do a lot of overthinking because it's been a while since I've seen everybody. When I got there, it was fine, no problem. But then they had a drink. Looked like it was Kool-Aid, but it wasn't. Of course, there was more in it. And so what I didn't do was ask what was in it. Kind of like Long Island iced tea. It's fine, it's strong, but not too strong. And so you think, it's okay. But then you have too many, you're on your ass. So kind of like that is what happened to me. And I only had 3 in a cup, maybe like this big. And then my younger sister bought something, which I took a picture of, is in the last video, and it had a cup like that. And so I guess it kicked in quickly, because when we first got there, I was helping just helping with stuff and hanging out. But then it kind of kicked in, and so my sister was telling me I constantly bashed myself, and I was getting a little loud, and to me I didn't see that, but it was like, whatever, if it bothered her enough to bring it to my attention, so be it. I heard it, I accepted it, I'll work on it and move on. Normally I would get mad, say the hell with everybody, blah blah blah, but no. I stopped drinking a long time ago, except when I'm at home. I have wine, something like that, a beer every blue moon, but I stopped. So I should have paid more attention to what was in it if I was going to drink it, and I should have only drank 1, maybe 2, that's it, and nothing else, But it is what it is. Like I said, my anxiety level was kind of high from I have an issue just being around a lot of people, especially if I haven't been around everyone in a while. It nerve-wracking for me. That's me. That's something I need to work on. And I'm so used to just myself, and I love that. And I know how to get out and interact with people. I just need to be more mindful of liquor. But yeah, I had a nice time. I did text my cousin last night. She was like, girl, please, everybody needs to let go sometime. You fine. I was like, wow, well, thank you. Thank you, but I do apologize if I've said or done anything that would aggravate or anything. She was like, no, you're fine. I was like, wow, well, thank you. That meant a lot, and like I said, my sister coming to me means a lot too, because she didn't have to. And I joke with her a lot about being short. And it's just a joke, but obviously sometimes you could take a joke too far. I get it. So I'm not going to do that anymore. But it's not going to stop me from getting out and going and doing things. In the past, it would have, you guys, honestly. In the past, I would have been like, the hell with what you talking about. That's how your ass felt, But That's stupid. That's ignorant. It's dumb. You know what I'm saying? It took courage to do that, and I appreciate that. And it also takes courage and lots of love to hear it and accept it and to move on from it. And so I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of her. And I'm sharing this with you guys because maybe someone else out there went through or is going through something similar or whatever. But, you know, love. Love, and I say it all the time. Love. Treat people the way you would expect to be treated. And I mean that. And not just people, yourself. I love me. I may come off at times as if I don't, but honey, don't get it twisted. I love me. I love me. I've been there where I didn't, so I know the difference. I love me. Yes, I may talk about poor ass mistakes and choices that I've made, because they are just that. So it may come off as, oh, you're justifying, or you feel like you have to explain. No, we're having a conversation. You know, so maybe to you it's coming off that way. So because to you it's coming off that way, I'll know how to communicate with you. But for you guys, if anyone else thinks or feels the same way, let me know. And that'll be something that I'll continue to work on. But yeah. Life is too short. Life is too short to sit up and be mad all the time. It takes more energy to be mad, angry, and sad and depressed than it is to just enjoy life. And that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm going to enjoy life. Even if that means sitting up here and playing Zuma and minding my own business, I enjoy that. I'm content with that. You know, every now and then I'll sit up and cry because my heart, my mind is overwhelmed over things, and it's okay to do that. It's okay to get it out. It's fine. I'm not going to hold it in anymore for the fear of looking some kind of way or whatever to others or even to myself. No, Sheena, get it out. And that's what I've been doing. If I feel a little bit down or upset, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let it out. I'm not going to get on and boo-hoo, all that, and look for attention because I am not an attention seeker. I'm just going to trust God. You know, and if I have to cry, cry. It's all right. God, Jesus wept. You know, so it's okay. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started for work. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, again, I'm just really drained. Really drained. And I know I've been saying that a lot lately, but it's true. And again, it don't feel so much physical, you know, as it is emotionally and maybe spiritually, financially, which can lead to a physical drain, now that I think about it. But yeah, I'm just going to keep going, keep pushing, keep doing what I can, and let God do what I can't. That's all I can do. I trust Him, y'all. I trust Him. So I'm going to end this video here. You guys say, you know, I appreciate all prayers. Whether you know me or not, I appreciate your prayers, your good prayers. Prayers for good fortune, good health, prayers for my family. You know, I appreciate that. I appreciate and accept all love. And even those that don't like me or don't prefer my channel or whatever, that's fine too. I appreciate the honesty. But yeah, you guys, let's enjoy life, let's enjoy one another, and let's treat people the way we would expect to be treated. And until later, I will talk to you guys. Have a great morning, a great Monday morning, magical Monday morning. Bye now. Hey, good morning, you guys. It is 10:45 a.m. It is my first break of the day, and I just thought I would check in and see how you guys are doing so far this morning. I hope you're all doing great. It is indeed a beautiful morning, actually. It's just a little chilly, to be honest, but otherwise it's a pretty beautiful day today. Blessed to be alive, sheltered, cold, in my right mind, all of that. I'm going to go ahead and make myself a second cup of coffee. Look at me, second coffee. A second cup of coffee. Yeah, just kind of I don't know. I need a second cup. Probably shouldn't, but you know, it's alright. I'm gonna have a second cup of coffee, and then what? Oh, and then I'll drink my water, and then later today, I got the ground beef out. Ground beef, Lord, y'all, I have the ground beef out so that it can unthaw. So I'm gonna make tacos for dinner today. Yeah, I'm gonna make tacos. I don't think I'll use ground beef for myself. I'm gonna go ahead. I really have to get back on my schedule and do Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays no meat. So I think when I make the tacos today, I'll make regular tacos for everybody else, but for myself, I believe I'm gonna do vegetable tacos with the potatoes, very well seasoned potatoes, and bell pepper and onion, stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna do. I probably should not use cheese, but I'm going to. That's the one thing that I am in no hurry to stop eating is cheese, y'all. I love cheese. I will eat cheese and crackers, cheese on my salad. I love cheese. I mean, that's just 100. I love my cheese, so there's a little braid here just everywhere. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm having. That's what I'm doing today. No meats. I'm getting back on that. I've been a little, sidetracked lately, but it's time to get back on it. No meats. Monday through Wednesday. And then when I do decide to have meat, it's not going to be like all day. And I'm not going to just get, silly with it. I still have to be responsible with it. Yeah, definitely, because I feel myself, when you lose that weight, you feel it. But you also know when you gain it, you feel it. You not only feel it, you see it. So it's time for me to get back on the ball, do what I need to do. And because I'm not doing this for temporary, I'm doing this for permanent, getting myself together. And again, it's not temporary, this is permanent, Yeah, that's good. That's good. It could be a little stronger. So I'm just gonna add some instant to that. It's good, but I need it to be better. It's good, but I need it to be better. Happy May 1st, you all. Happy May 1st. Like, these months are going by so fast lately. They really are. They're going by so quick. That's better. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to hold you. I just wanted to take a moment to say good morning again. It is 6, so I've been on break now for 6 minutes. So I'm just going to relax for the last few moments. And talk to you guys later. Enjoy your day today, okay? So, guys, good afternoon. Monday, May 2nd afternoon. I hope you guys had a beautiful morning. I am on my lunch break, and I have decided, remember I told y'all this morning that I am going to do tacos, regular tacos for whoever want regular, beef tacos, ground beef, ground chuck, but also, vegetable tacos is what I am also going to do. So I figured, sorry guys, I'm just trying to multitask here. I apologize. I hate when I can't find stuff that I know is here. So guys, I know you guys wondering, what is she doing? I'm looking for, here it is, right in my face. Lord Jesus. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to hurry up because I'm on my break. And we only get like 30 minutes. And 30 minutes blink by quickly. And it's funny that I say that, but it's so true. Like, the time really does blink by. So like I said, I'm kind of like food prepping for when I get off. I'll be able to, you know, get everything done, the meal done quickly. And I'm meal prepping times 2 kind of, because I'm going to do mine a little bit differently, because I'm doing the vegetable tacos for myself. Yeah, I got to get back on the ball with me. I have to get back on the ball, you know, and 3 days go by fast, you know, it's not that bad. So I'm going to try to do the best I can in those 3 days as far as no meats. Because it's what works for me, you know, and I want to be as healthy as possible. And back in the day, I used to would go 3 days easily without eating anything at all. Now, that's not healthy, and it wasn't that I tried to do it. It was just something that I was used to doing. Like, I wasn't hungry, and if not hungry, I just didn't eat. You know, like, why am I going to sit and eat if I am not hungry? So that was the type of mentality that I had back then. And as a kid, as a teenager or whatever. And, you know, now that my body has gotten older and, you know, things change, I have to take care of myself the right way, you know. So anyway, yeah, I'm just chopping up some carrots here for myself, for my tacos. I'm going to have carrots chopped up. I'm going to saute them really good with my potatoes, onions, and bell pepper. Okay. And of course, I'll have enough onion and bell pepper for, you know, the ground beef tacos as well. So that's why I kind of said times 2. So yeah. Anyway, how are you guys doing so far today? Work is busy. Yeah, the calls are coming in. They're not like crazy coming in. I'm so grateful to God for that. But I wanted to share something with you guys. So earlier, one of the girls was saying that she was talking to her significant other, and she said he didn't look right. She said something didn't seem right. And she said she saw a demon. And so she took a picture of him and sent it. You know, it's like she saw a demon behind him or whatever, or over him or something. And she sent us, the people that she was talking to, myself and another coworker, this picture that she took of him. And the picture was so dark. All you saw was like 2 white dots, which were the eyes. And, you know, normally I would be seriously freaked out by stuff but like that. But I told her, and she had already knew that anyway, to start praying immediately. Pray, you know, and the more people that pray, and not just anybody, but, you know, your men and women of God that love God and love you, you know you. You know, some people pray for you and won't pray good things. So everybody can't pray for you. But we, you know, I started to pray. Like, I don't know him or anything like that, but, you know, that's a scary thing. You know, and so I prayed for him and her, you know, and I pray because I've been there, y'all. Like, I can tell y'all some stories. And as a matter of fact, I will share some stories right now. You know, back in the day, I used to have, I kept to myself a lot too because, you know, a lot of things that I was experiencing, if I was to tell somebody, they wouldn't believe me or say something was wrong with me. So a lot of things I kept to myself, and I went through it, and I mean, in fear to myself. I didn't sleep. You know, there were times when, you know, I would be sleeping and would feel, and I think everybody has experienced this at some point, you know, where you something is on your back, you know, you can't move, something heavy, and no matter how you're trying to move, and you're shaking and you're moving, but you are unable to move, or you're calling out and nobody can hear you, like you feel like you're screaming as loud as you can, but no one hears you. Okay. And yeah, things like that. And it was seriously real for me, because it was real. And it would happen so often. There would be times when I would be drugged down, just all kind of things. And I will through you know, in time as we go, I will share stories and situations with you guys. As a matter of fact, maybe this evening, when I wrap up the video for Monday, maybe that'll be one of the stories that I share for you guys. Okay. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I will this evening. That'll be one of my that'll be the first story that I share with you guys, with my experience, and it'll probably be the last one that I had, because there were so many and I would have to really take time to remember, but I will do that this evening. That'll be one of my stories that I share with you guys. It'll be the first one, and I don't share it to scare or frighten anyone, you know, because trust me, sometimes when people tell me things, it scares the crap out of me. And I hate, like when my daughter and I talk about things, I don't like to talk about certain things real late at night. You know, I shouldn't be like that if I trust and believe in God, and I do. Just that sometimes your mind can run away with you, can play tricks on you. You know, and sometimes your mind will cause you to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when I know there's certain things that are trigger points for myself, I try to steer clear from it for many reasons. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk about it with you guys now so that I won't have to talk about it later tonight. So one of the dreams that I had, well, not dreams, but one of the situations that I had, one of the last ones that I had was when I was living in Skokie, Illinois on hold. And I remember, you know, everybody in the living room watching TV, and I'm laying on the couch watching TV, and I kind of nodded off, and I was laying on my back, and I looked up in the air, and when I looked up, this spider or something was coming down the web, and it was a big black spider. It was just coming down at me. And then, I'm trying to remember correctly, y'all, it's been a while. And then all of a sudden, there was something sitting on me. And I'm trying to move, I'm shaking, I'm screaming, and I'm trying everything to get up, and I can't because it was heavy. And I'm screaming, Jesus, Jesus. And you know, there's power in the name of Jesus. And I'm not just screaming it, I believe in it. You know, but it, actually, at the time, I believe, but I think my fear was more overpowering than my belief at that time. So it was taking a lot longer for that release. And while I'm doing that, they're in the living room watching TV, but they're looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with her? So they're seeing my jumping and all it is. And eventually I just jumped my butt straight up off the couch on the floor. And I'm looking at, y'all don't see that? Yeah. And they're looking at me like, what the hell wrong with you? And so this is what I had experienced. And I realized as time went on, because, you know, it would happen off and on. It would happen mostly at night, usually all the time at night, or real early in the morning. And the one time it happened that I had finally said, I've had enough. You know, I'm not doing this anymore. I prayed. I began to pray and ask God, I need you to I need you to deliver me from this. I need you to protect and guide me. And I went through my house. I came home early from work. I got off early on purpose. Got home early from work, and I walked from the back door to the front praying. I prayed over my house. I prayed for everybody in my house. I just started praying, giving it to God, deliverance, because I believed and I trust God. And you know, it stopped. It took a couple of times. It would be like, let me try her, you know, and I would have these dreams and I would feel this way, and I stopped being afraid, and I just started trusting God more. Jesus, and eventually I began to be able to move easily out of it, or quicker than normal. I wasn't all of that, you know. But yeah, it took a while, and I had to learn to really trust and believe in God and know that God's got me, you know, before that stopped. Imagine this was going on for years as a kid up until as an adult, you know. And it even happened once to my younger son. You know, he came in my room one time and he was kind of shaking up and in tears, and he said, "Mommy," and he explained the situation to me. He said he was laying in the bed, and he said something was on him and it was heavy. And he said in the process of fighting, you know, you sling somebody off of you. He said he didn't realize how real it was until when he did that, when he slung, he heard something hit the wall, go thump. That's when he realized this is real. He heard that bump hit the wall. So, you know, he threw whatever and it hit the wall. And that's when he jumped up. He got up and he came in the room with me, and I began to pray. And he went on back in his room and lay down. I said, "Are you okay? How do you feel?" He said, "I'm fine." He said, "I'm fine." We prayed on it. He said, "I'm fine." And he went right on back to bed and went to sleep. That's God. That's God. And I feel like sometimes when the devil, whatever, can't get you, I'll get the next best thing, which is the people she care about, somebody she loves. Let me attack them instead. Okay? And it's been time. There was a time too when my son had a dream, and he said it was so real, like he can feel the hairs on his arms stand up. And I forget exactly everything, but he said he was playing the game, and he heard a voice say, "Would you like to see your brother?" Okay? And he was like, "Yeah." You know, now, mind you, I have 3 kids, but I would have had 4, lost one. And so he says in the dream, he was clearly looking at his brother and talking to him. He said he looked like him. And he said he knew then, he said that was the brother that I never had. The one that I lost, that I didn't have. And he said it was so real, like he could feel the hairs on his arms stand up. And I forget what happened that he woke up out of it or came up out of it, because imagine, he wasn't asleep. He was just sitting playing the game when this happened. It was like all of a sudden he was somewhere totally different, but still in his room where all of this happened. And then he woke up. I think it was when he reached out to touch him or something. I forget exactly how that went or what he said, but because it's been a while. But you know, guys, when I tell y'all, God is good. When I tell y'all so much going on around us that we're not even aware of. We're not aware of how God is blessing us, keeping us, watching over us, protecting us. Even in our sleep, damn, even from ourselves. It's amazing. You know, it's amazing. The things that we see in this world, it's crazy that people don't believe in God. It's crazy that they believe more in ghosts and devils than they do God. And they'll say, "Oh, is it a God? Show him to me. How come I can't see him?" It's crazy. You can't see a ghost, but you believe they exist. That's what's so effed up. We don't see the ghost, not necessarily, but we believe that they exist. That's crazy. Like, we believe that before we believe in God and that God exists. You know, it's crazy. And if you think about it, in my opinion, if you think about it, like, and I said this before, look at how the world is. How beautiful the world is and how it was created. The fact that God even gave man the ability, the knowledge to do what they do and to create what they create and how they create it. Look at the beautiful sky. That didn't just happen. All the different animals of the sea and everything that's going on, and animals on the earth, not just the ones in the water, but above water, is what I'm trying to say. The different planets, this, that, and the other. That didn't just happen. We didn't just wake up one day and it evolved. We didn't have no atoms bump into each other, boom, and there it is. No, if that's the case, bump some more atoms together. Let's see what else we can create. What other planets we can create. If man came from monkeys, why we still got monkeys? That's a question you're going to always hear. Are they mental monkeys? What? Disabled monkeys? I'm confused. If man came from monkey and have evolved, why come monkeys ain't talking like we talking? Oh, sure, some of them can do sign language because they were taught it. How come they not speaking at this point since they've evolved enough to be human? Like, it makes no sense. Use your head. And again, I don't, hey, you believe what you believe. I'm never here to tell you what you believe is wrong, because that's between you and God at the end of the day. When it's all said and done and over, that's between you and him. That's it's nothing I can do about that. Nothing. All I can say is, y'all, my Heavenly Father is amazing. Amazing. And I'm so grateful that he chose me. And what I mean by that is we're not all going to heaven. We're not all going to believe. But I'm glad he chose me to be one of the ones who do believe. I'm I'm grateful for that. So anyway, guys, I am through preparing and cutting up stuff. I just wanted to quickly share that with you. And I forgot to cut up my potatoes because that is going to be my meat. I love this. This is what we used to most of the time cut pizza. Like, you can just one good chop. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to take a moment to kind of share that with you guys. And, share me some of your experiences, some of the things that you've been through, and some of the things that you've done that you think would help people, and what helped you, if anything. So like I said, I'm not no exorcist or anything like that. Far from it. Don't want to ever be. I'm just glad that's over with, for as far as I'm concerned, for me. But I do believe in prayer. I really do. I believe prayer moves mountains. Prayer moves mountains. I tell y'all, prayer moves mountains. Prayer soothes the troubling heart and mind, because it has done it for me. I continue to be troubled. That's just me. But if I really let go and let God and just trust him and believe in him with every and all, he's gonna do it. And he knows I'm human. He knows I'm wrapped in flesh. He made me. He knows. But I'm also his. And he knows what I can and what I can't do. So I have to trust that God is never going to let me down. I have to trust that some things I'm going through, there's a reason. And I have to trust God's reason and God's plan. Even if I don't necessarily know what that plan is, there is one. There is one. I know that. And I know God's got me at the end of the day. He has me, and he has the ones that I love and care about. And we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Even to this day, we're going to be fine. I'm sorry, this hair itching my neck. Things may not always be what you want them to be. You know what I'm saying? But I may not be where I feel like I should be in life, but I'm where I have to be right now in life. There's, that's just the way it is. It's just like when you learn how to play football. Or when you walk as a child, you start off crawling, rocking on the floor on your gut. Then you push up, and next thing you know, you're on your knees. Next thing you know, you're able to stand, balance, take a step, take 2 steps, walk, then run. Everything takes time. Now, you have some out there that are geniuses, some that are born, they move a little bit quicker. There are a lot of people like that. They move a little bit quicker. But if you don't happen to be one of those people, it's okay. It's okay. It's all in God's time. It's all in God's time. And God may have something from them to do, obviously, that's different than what you have to do. So they may have to move a little quicker. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. It is what it is. You know what, guys? I'm chopping this, and I realize I probably only need just one potato, even though I chopped up two. So I'm not going to use this one. I only need one. So I'll put that one up until until I will need it. So I don't want to waste food, So I'm just washing my dishes that I use. Cleaned off the table. And I have to do that, y'all. I have to. I cannot. I try to wash dishes as I go. I really do, because when I'm through cooking and I'm ready to sit down and eat, I want to do just that, enjoy my food, and then call it wash whatever I use and call it a day. So guys, I've been talking to you for quite a while. I do apologize. So this video will 9 times out of 10 be a part 1 and part 2. Because it's important, I feel, to share that with you guys. Let's see. My lunch was at 12:15. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. Yeah, and I left a little bit late, so it's time for me to log back in. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great afternoon. Hey guys, it's Monday night. It is actually 9:07 p.m. I'm tired. I hope you guys had a great day today. I wanted to make sure to close out the video properly, so that's what I'm doing. My tacos were perfect. They were great. My veggie tacos as well as the beef ones. I didn't taste the beef one, but I know they were good. I did use the grease from, how you drain it. I did use the grease to help make my tacos. It kind of just gave it, flavor. But yeah, guys. I apologize. I am going to go ahead and I'll call it a night. I hope you guys enjoyed your day. Like I said before, I hope you prayed for someone today. I hope you said something kind to someone. A kind word really goes further than you think. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk long because I've already did that in my afternoon part of this video. So I'm gonna end it here. You guys have an amazing evening, and please, please, please remember to treat people the way you would expect to be treated. Talk to you guys tomorrow. You are a summer and after fall, I'll keep